In this lecture, I'm going to show you how to set up a hash table. As you can see in this pseudocode here, it's very short, and the reason being is because we're just going to do the basic setup, and this property within our hash table or the constructor, it's going to have one property, and that property is going to be the container or the which we're going to call table, and that's going to be an array. So let's go ahead and create that. So I'm going to do class hash table, and it's going to have its constructor here, which is going to have an argument which is going to be the array length or the maximum or the amount of slots that we want to have for our array. Now we are going to give it a default value, and this default value I'm going to give it 53, and the reason 53 is a prime number, and I chose this prime number because it's going to be helpful in minimizing collisions, which is something that occurs within hash tables. So by having a prime number as the amount of slots that we want to have available for our array, it's going to minimize these collisions. All right. But of course, we give the user the flexibility. If they want to, they can, as they're creating the instance of a hash table, they can choose to pass in an argument and have their own customized or the amount of slots that they want. So this one, we're going to call the property table, and it's going to be a new array, which takes in the argument, which is that array length here. All right, so let's go ahead and create an instance of this hash table. I'm going to do HT, short for hash table, and do new hash table. And we're not going to pass any argument because, again, by default we have 53. If I save that, run our code, where I'm going to do HT here, press enter. As you can see here, we have a hash table with an array with 53. Okay, so here's our table, and it's showing that we have an array with 53 empty slots here. All right, so this is our basic setup for a hash table, and I'll see you in the next lecture.